Welcome to the second backpacking vlog of the summer. So the first one was, if you didn't watch it, it was me going alone to Deluge Lake. It was a lot shorter than what we're doing tomorrow, but this is my buddy Grant Beth. He flew in. We're about to rip what?
Mount of the Holy Cross. So Connor and I will be going Mount of the Holy Cross, 14,000 foot peak. I believe we're sitting at like 8,000 feet of elevation right now. So it'll be around a 6,000 foot elevation gain.
Yeah.
It's a long trek, pretty straight up for most of the trip. Pretty physically taxing.
Yeah, I would say at the beginning it kind of like goes up, it flattens out, and then the last pitch is like pretty much on all fours trying to scurry up this mountain. But yeah, have you ever done anything like this?
No.
Bro, he's never done any sort of like backpacking experience, but I know it's really not hard. It's just mentally getting through that first mile. But are you nervous?
I'm nervous because I've never been in the woods like this for a night and a half, so it's not. That's the nerve. Like we're able to do it physically, easy.
Yeah.
But it's the mental block that is what.
And what we've been really preparing against is he's been here for almost 2 days now, and the reason why we wouldn't just have him fly in and run right up the mountain is because the elevation gain can get people super sick, because we're going up to 14,000 feet, and that's the highest point in this entire Vail Valley area. So you can deal with like altitude sickness, like that includes like puking, headaches, like real severe stuff. And then the weather up there is pretty variable, so we'll have to be careful. But yeah, we're gonna pack up, and I'll show you a little bit more about the details of the hike, and then I'll see you at the trailhead.
So basically what's going on right here, we're packing up, I'm explaining all this stuff, we're bringing all the essentials. Kind of really don't feel like going into all the details and boring you guys. My first video, I covered a lot of what we bring. But yeah, let's jump into what goes on the hike.
Alright, so the reason it's called Mount of the Holy Cross, because when it's snowed in, it looks like there's an actual cross on the mountain, which is pretty cool. So this is the start of the trailhead. We'll park there. We'll be hiking in. This is about 1.5 miles up, 1,000 feet ascent, and then 1,000 foot descent into this area. Right here, we'll probably set up camp, drop our bags. We'll show you in the video. And we're finally at the base of the mountain here. We're hiking up the north ridge of the mountain, all the way up to the summit at over 14,000 feet. And all this here is straight rocks, and we climb it on all fours, pretty exposed. Climb down. Here, we'll camp for the night here, hang out, you know, start a fire, eat some food, sleep, come back in the morning, back up this way, and then to the car. So it's a pretty physically demanding hike, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so we are currently in the car on the way to the trailhead, and we're running this dirt road for probably about another 13 miles to the trailhead. Grant, how we feeling this morning?
Excited.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, we slept pretty good. Got some food in us. So, yeah, we'll saddle up and update you then. See you, car. All right, so we are at the trailhead. Just filled out the form to be able to camp. Here goes nothing. Wild chicken. Is that a pheasant? I don't even know.
Alright guys, so we're several miles in already. Just came around Notch Mountain. We couldn't see anything around the mountain. We thought that peak over there was Mount of the Holy Cross, but that is our destination.
Yeah, that's not it. It's over here.
We got quite a ways, probably 5-6 miles left, but it'll be good.
Yeah, and probably about 4,000 feet to go.
All right, so we did the first ascent up, and then we came down about a third of the way to the peak, but now we got to pick up our camping site. So we're here, and they got all these different camping sites that they've set up for us, actually. So I don't know, we're thinking about 3 back here close to the river. We're gonna ditch our packs, set up the tent. We'll do a little time lapse of that, and then summit.
Hell yeah.
All right, we've made it to Camp 4. We are somewhere in the wilderness. We got the river down there. We're gonna go fill up our water, eat some food, relax, and then head up to the peak.
We got Grant over here drinking out of the straw purifier. Pretty nice. Got the filtration pump here where you just pump it and then water comes out. We're filling up a couple of water bottles to take to the summit.
Heck yeah.
How we feeling, Grant?
We're a little tired right now. We got a couple miles left.
Yeah, this is about to get real because we're just getting above tree line, so we're about 12,000 feet right now. So another 2,000 feet up. Apparently it gets pretty cold up there on the ridge line. We've been talking to some people. But yeah, this is the big push. We'll show some videos of the ascent up there.
We're at like 13,000 feet right now. We're reaching our first little peak here. Our journey's not over though, but it's been a long one and a beautiful one.
Yeah, so that's the peak. That's the peak right up over there. We're just gonna be following these little mountains of rocks up this ridge and then up that one to the summit.
Sorry about the audio quality on all these clips. I didn't really feel like going through and editing a bunch of different songs in and editing out the wind. But yeah, here's just the raw stuff.
Last pitch. Stick around, guys. This might be the coolest Colorado stuff I've ever seen. So, we are now 14,000 feet above sea level. Made it to the top of Mount of the Holy Cross, and that was harder than I expected. The last pitch, we're on all fours climbing up, and here we are.
Very chilly. A little concerned about the way down. When we got past all the big rocks, big boulders up top, it was a sigh of relief. But the way down will be quite as hard. So.
Well, I'm worried because the rocks like move around, dude. So the wind is ripping. Not gonna lie, we tried to act hard, like the hike wasn't that crazy, but yeah, we're pretty cooked. How do you feel?
Very tired. It was beautiful, but that's probably one of the most physically and mentally excruciating things I've ever done.
Yeah, definitely one of the harder things on the body that I've ever done too. But we're at the camp. We're too lazy to go make our food right now, so we're gonna sit for a second, but we're so hungry, and then we'll eat, chill out, and go to bed. All right, Grant, what did you eat for dinner today, man?
I ate some breakfast skillet and some beef lasagna, Mountain House edition.
I got chicken and dumplings, and then biscuits and gravy. I would rate the biscuits and gravy probably like a 8 out of 10 right now. It was pretty good. What do you give them? What do you give that?
Oh, this is like a 7. I mean, it reminded me of back home. Not. And then beef lasagna, I don't know yet.
Yeah, we haven't tried it yet. All right, well, we just ate dinner and we were hanging out for a little bit. And to be honest, we didn't film a single second of dinner and what we ate. It was pretty decent, but we are so tired. Like the hike today, one of the most physically exerting days I've ever had. He's in the tent right now. It's only 7 o'clock. I think he's already asleep. I just hiked a couple 100 yards away from the tent just to, give a recap of the day. And I'm really psyched with how it went. I knew it was going to be tough. I didn't think it was going to be this tough. I really underestimated how steep and how long it would be. But yeah, when we wake up tomorrow, if he's going to bed this early, he's probably going to wake up at like 4 in the morning. And he'll probably be wanting to get out of here. It'll be pretty cold in the morning, but throw the tent together and head on out. But from here at our campsite, close to our campsite, you can kind of see the peak. It's way the hell up there though. Yeah, like just imagine hiking from where we're at all the way up there. And our car is still another 3 miles away. So we'll be hiking back this way to the car tomorrow. He's got dirt on his face.
I'm fucking dirty, dude. I'm ready to go shower and go eat.
How'd you sleep last night, bro?
Oh, I mean, when I got to bed, I felt okay, but this, it's definitely an experience, sitting on the rock ground. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's about 7:15 right now, so we slept for a while. It just took us a while to get to bed. But, yeah, we're packing up. Gonna pack up the tent, get out of here, get some good breakfast. Grant, where are we, bro?
We are exiting the park, and we are going home.
There's the car. Thank God. All right after the hike, we're absolutely pigging out here. We stopped back at the place, showered up, contained our hunger. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be good meal.
Gonna be. All right, it's about 3 days after the hike. Grant went back to Wisconsin. I'm still honestly kind of sore from the hike. I've been training here out in Colorado at Elevation the entire summer, and I was super impressed with Grant's ability to come up here with no elevation training within 2 days, go up to 14,000 feet. And I would say for me, it was about a 7 out of 10 difficulty. I was exhausted. And then, I mean, we didn't show much of the clips because it was just a kind of a mess, but Grant was dealing with some altitude sickness, on the verge of puking for hours on end. I would say it took us about, first day we did about 10 hours of hiking, but like probably about 12 hours of active moving. So to get up and then back down to camp, and then another like 3 to 4 hours to get back to the car. And I mean, at that elevation, your head's constantly pounding for no reason. It's not regular hiking. We were climbing over boulders, as you could see in some of the clips. It wasn't as dangerous, like exposed wise, like when I say exposed, like falling off a cliff, wasn't really a problem. But you could roll your ankle a lot easier, get caught in between 2 rocks, a lot of loose rocks falling down. But it was a great experience. I was super glad we could knock it down. It was definitely a bucket list of mine. Big, huge shout out to Grant for getting out here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. No, it was nothing crazy. The last video was more of like a spiritual thing when I was solo camping. If you haven't checked that out, it's on my page. It's pretty cool. It's a lot more thought-based and a lot more small details about camping. But yeah, I wish I took more videos of this trip, but I hope you enjoyed.